This is such a MySpace angle. Ooh. Can you see my joggers? Yeah, just a little bit. I am currently supposed to be writing my dissertation and it's making me a bit sad. Because it's hard. But yeah, I was taking a break from writing my dissertation this morning. That's a lie, it was at 2 AM. 2 o'clock this morning, whilst I was taking a break from writing my dissertation, I watched Zoe London do a video called something like 10 questions in review of 2017 or something like that, I can't remember. But she said she got the questions from Vagabond Youth, who I'd never heard of, so I'm gonna like watch her channel and see. Obviously if Zoe London likes it, then I probably will, to find the 10 questions, because I think it's some kind of tag and I fancy doing it. Yeah, it's just, I don't want to do one of those like 2017 montages where it's like, oh, here's all the amazing stuff that happened. Like, I already did a blog post in like my 2017 photos, and like I didn't bother doing an Instagram story or anything, but I loved watching everyone else's. And I don't know, I just kind of wanted to do it in a different way, and I think this is the right way for me to do it. To like, I don't know, to like reflect, I think is the right term that I'm looking for. I look hilarious right now. I don't know what's going on. And yeah, this background is just not great, but my window's right there, so you know, natural lighting. But the first question is, where were you this time last year? So this time last year I will have been in the Christmas break of my second year of uni, with my second go of my second year of uni. And I will have just completed a narrative piece of work that I'd done, and I think for me that was the turning point in my uni career, where I was like, look, this is what I'm going to need to do well. I can do it, I know I can, I'm going to. And I did it, and I ended up getting firsts last year. I was only part-time, I'm back full-time now, and it is a lot harder, and I don't expect to be getting firsts anymore, but I was very proud of that. Me and Stephen we've been together for 3 years now, so we will have just done our 3rd Christmas together if it was this time last year, which sounds insane. What else? This time last year I had long black hair. I was in a much more difficult space, but it was my pivotal moment of, right, okay, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it now. And I did it, so it's kind of like, that was my turning point. It was this time, like, last year. Okay, question 2 is, where are you now? So I think I'll kind of do a little bit of comparison. Like, now, I've just finished the first semester of my last year of uni, full-time. I'm insanely proud of the body of work that I've just finished. I cannot wait to get the result back, because I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. I'm currently writing my dissertation. But this time last year I had less than half of the workload I have right now, and I struggled to do it then. But now, like, through December, I did Vlogmas. I posted it, and like, I filmed, edited and videoed, filmed, edited and uploaded a Vlogmas video every day from the 1st until the 31st of December, alongside researching for my dissertation and doing this and doing that, and just generally coping with day-to-day life. So I'm very impressed with myself compared to last year. I was still working hard, but I wasn't managing as well as I am now. I'm getting a phone call, I apologise. It said no caller ID when I answered, there was nobody there, so that was great. But yeah, now I'm currently sat in my bedroom at my parents' house again, but you know, I'm not done with uni yet. I haven't got a job yet. I'm not living in one place yet, you know. I'm not, you know, planning on moving out anytime soon, so that'd be quite daft. And I do have my own flat back in Sunderland, so I have technically moved out. I technically moved out like 4 years ago. But still, here I am, again, in my bedroom at my parents' house. But I am still living in between Sunderland and Hull. But we now have plans for other things, which is great. Me and Stephen do anyway. Oh no. I've fully fucked up my lipstick now, never mind. Where I am, where am I now? I am feeling a lot better than I have in a very long time. I think I'll just say that. If you could describe the year, I can't talk today. If you could describe the year in 3 words, what would they be? I should have planned this before I started filming. If I could just say a random 3 words, I'd just say for fuck's sake. But I kind of want to, you know, be a little bit nicer about it than that, because personally it's been a great year, despite all of the world's politics that are currently going to shit. Instead of describing the year, I'll describe me of 2017. It's first up, fucking brave and determined, and also cried a lot, but that's all hyphenated, like, or just crier, or crying. That's just me. Like, I've worked harder than I ever have, and I've accomplished more than I ever have, but at the same time I cried the entire time. But that doesn't make my accomplishments less amazing. Number 4 is, what are you grateful for? And I am grateful for my improving mental health, my improving physical health, my amazing supportive family, my wonderful caring, like, boyfriend, human. He's just great. Our relationship's better than it ever has been, so like, I'm grateful for that. And the light at the end of the tunnel is coming after nearly 4 years of long distance. Like, there's 6 months until we'll be living together, if we can find somewhere to live, of course. And I am grateful for I'm not doing well for all of my friends, because they're just, a few of them have been going through a really shitty time the past few months, and they've just been great about it, and it's made me realise how grateful I am to have them when I'm going through shitty times. Obviously I was grateful anyway, but when they're going through it, and it's people that you'd never expect to be like that, and it's people that you always expect are so happy and expect to be so happy, and when they're not, it's just a bit of a, oh, like, I need to make this person happy. It's my job now to make this person happy, and it's given me a new perspective on how much I appreciate everything they've ever done for me, because I've not always been this put together, I'd say. Like, I'm a big old mess. What goals did I accomplish? I finally started my 3rd year of uni, which part of me thought I never thought I'd end up doing, because I'm 23 now, and most people have, like, graduated by the time they're 23. But I went to uni a year late because I went to sixth form a year late. Well, I went to college a year late after starting sixth form and hating it. And then there was the whole, I didn't want to do a combined degree anymore, so I had to go and do 2nd year again. But the modules that I'd missed out on, and now I'll be graduating at 23. But I'm graduating, so yes. The only goal that I don't do New Year's resolutions or stuff, but sometimes I'll just have an epiphany and I'll be like, right, that's how I'm living my life now. And at some point during 2017, I was like, I'm going to start saying yes to stuff more, because I can't keep letting my mental health and my physical health stopping me from living my life the way I want to. And I've done so much more because of that, and I've built better relationships because of that, and I've felt like a better person because of that. And I know there's a lot more to it than just being like, I'm just going to say yes to more stuff. Like, it took a lot for me to mentally make that decision and to be like, this is how I'm going to live my life now. It was a huge thing. I'm not saying anyone could ever be like, I'm just going to start living this way now and do it, because it takes a lot of determination. and it's just sheer force of will. And like 2 years ago I wouldn't have been able to do that, and the fact alone that I managed to make that decision for myself, never mind carry it through, was a huge accomplishment for me. And that's and also, I just forgot, there's a card over there that says congratulations on passing your driving test. I fucking passed my driving test. Another thing I never thought would happen. 2017 realistically has been a fucking wonderful year for me. And it's not until you do something like this, for me anyway, that I realise it. I passed my driving test. I've been learning to drive since I was 17. I passed my driving test. 5 theory tests and 3 practical tests later, I can drive on my own with no L plates on it. Like, ooh. It's given me this whole new like lease of life, and I feel like a proper grown up, and I feel really independent. And like last night I got a phone call from Ashley. To be fair, it was in 11:20 and it was fine, and she was so drunk, like, oh, Meg. She kept calling me Megan, and she's never called me Megan in the whole like a million years we've been friends. I want nuggets, please take me to get some nuggets. So I did, because I'm an angel, and she also bought me some Macca's as well, so. But yeah, I just love being able to do that. I feel like a grown up. Oh, also, I kept a blog alive for a year, and I got over 100 subscribers on YouTube. I'm happy with that. That is an accomplishment. I'm proud. I am proud. Also, I'm taking my blog self-hosted. I already have done, but it's not finished yet, so watch this bit. I'm really excited about it. It looks so good so far. What goals did you not accomplish? Well, I didn't graduate yet. But I'm fine with that. I wasn't ready. I will be ready when it happens. I won't be ready when it happens, but I'll be more ready than I would have been if it was 2017 that had happened. There's a lot of goals that aren't mine, like societal goals that people would expect you to have done by the age of 23. Like, by the age of 23, my mum was like married with me and all that kind of stuff, but my 23 isn't the same as her 23, if you know what I mean. Like, not everybody's goals and aspirations happen at the same time. For me, like, I don't want to be married with kids until I'm 30, and that's what, a whole 7 years different to my mum, and that's, you know, she's fine with that. She wouldn't expect me to be where she was, because everything is a lot different. But yeah, I'm not like engaged or pregnant or like buying a house, but I don't want to be, so I'm happy. I don't even want to think about things that I didn't manage to do, because I'm just happy about the things that I did manage to do. I don't think there's anything I set myself to do and didn't. I don't know. I've not eaten any better. That's a bad one, really, isn't it? No, I still eat like absolute shit. I have the palate of a toddler. If it's beige, I'll eat it. If it's not, then I don't fucking want it. What brought the most joy in 2017? I did. Yeah, I did. I made decisions that were good for me. I made decisions that made me happy. I cut out the toxic relationships. I didn't. There wasn't any, because I'm not the kind of person that lets toxic relationships into my life anymore. Used to be. I learned my lesson. I've been a lot more wary with things like that. But in the same breath, like, if someone thinks I'm a toxic person and they want to like kick me out of their life, I'm absolutely fine with that. The last thing I want is to be a negative influence in anybody's lives. So I think the thing that brought me most joy in 2017 was learning to accept my faults, which is always hard, but I think learning to love yourself is even harder. And 2017 was the year that I fully, with my whole heart, love who I am. Ooh, I sound like a fucking bleh, but it's true. I'm happy, and there isn't really much of my life that I'd want to change, so yeah. Apart from my sleeping habits, this has just reminded me, when I watched Zoe London's video, she discussed her insomnia, and I am so, like, I relate to that so hard. Ever since I was, like, my dad always says when I was a baby, he'd come home, like, he'd set off for work at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be stood downstairs not letting him go to work because I wanted to like play. This was when I was like 5. But even when I was a baby, what's going on with my voice? I'd be sat up playing in, you know, the little rings that babies have with things dangling off the top. I'd be sat playing one of them at like midnight, 1, 2 in the morning when I wasn't even old enough to hold my own fucking head up. And it's just not changed from there. I wouldn't say I don't sleep a lot, it's just I don't sleep when I should. For a while at uni I used to do 2 separate sleeps. Like I'd sleep for 3 hours in the afternoon and then I'd sleep for 3 hours from like 4 o'clock in the morning. Which, to be fair, worked out really well for me and I kind of wish I could go back to doing that. What was I talking about? Ah, that was stuff that brought me joy. Don't know how I ended up talking about that. What new habits have you acquired? I'm now really good at catching mice. What old habits are you leaving? I haven't done much like realising stuff in 2017 because I did a lot of that in 2016 and 15 and 14. 2014 was like my year for like realising stuff, and now it's 2018 and last year it's just kind of like I was plodding along happily doing my thing. I really wish I would start like putting rubbish away properly. I do this thing, I had to move. There was a plastic bag there on my door handle that's full of rubbish, because instead of just taking rubbish to the bin, I make piles of rubbish and then just leave it there, because as long as it's in a bag it's fine. But no, yeah, I need to sort that properly. I'm going to stop chewing the inside of my mouth. There we go. Question number 10 is, what do you want to achieve in 2018? I want to graduate with at least a 2-1, please. That would be really nice. I want to find a nice little 2-bed house with my boyf so that we can go live in. I want to I want to carry on working with eco-friendly little independent businesses with my blog. Working with Photo Wall was one of the highlights of 2017 for me. I got a Moomin canvas. If you've not seen it, I'll link the blog post below because it's so cute and I loved working with them. I became an ambassador for White Rabbit. This is all stuff that I should have mentioned that I'm grateful for earlier, but I'm just gonna, because I wasn't really thinking about blog stuff, I was thinking about life stuff, but like becoming an ambassador for White Rabbit was like one of my highlights for 2017. It was amazing, and they've asked me to stay on as their brand ambassador for a little bit longer. I don't know how much longer, hopefully like a lot longer, but I love working with them so much. They're such an incredible company. I'm all about that cruelty-free lifestyle, and they're just, everything they stand for is amazing. All of their products are incredible. Like, they have the most amazing skincare, and if you've not found your holy grail skincare, I will leave all of their links down below. I will leave my discount code below, and just get some stuff, because my skin, like, I have the worst skin. I have the most problem skin. I'm still acne prone. I have a hormone imbalance. My face is covered in scars, and they're just, honestly, it has changed my life and it's changed my face. So just working with stuff like that through my blog is amazing. I just want to carry on doing things like that. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I want to work with these really big brands and this and that. Like, working with independent businesses that are cruelty free, that have good ethics, that are environmentally friendly, that is what I'm about. I want to carry on doing that. It makes me so happy, and I never thought brands would want to work with me when I started my blog. It was just a little thing for me to look back on. The same with YouTube. I started vlogging and making these videos so I can watch them back. I'm going to watch this video back at the end of 2018, that kind of stuff. But the fact that other people like see it as something they want to, you know, take an interest in, it's just the sweetest thing, and I love it, and I'm going to carry on because it makes me happy, it seems to make other people happy. I get to work with these amazing brands, and oh, can't remember what I was talking about anymore. But I will be in charge of my own happiness, so I will ensure that I am going to be happy regardless of what happens. Oh, that was really nice. I feel like I'm ready to go back to my dissertation now because I'm feeling all. I need to relax. I also need to do my December favourites blog post because I didn't do that yet. But yeah, I'll leave all my social media links down below. I'll leave all the links that I mentioned before. And I'll leave the link to Zoe London's video, the same as this one. I'll leave the link to something Vagabond, what was it? Vagabond Youth's video, because she's the originator of this 10 question tag. And there's just going to be a lot of links below. So, if you want to carry on this journey into 2018 with me, feel free to subscribe, feel free to like this video, feel free to follow me on Twitter or Instagram or anything like this. If you've done the tag after seeing me do it, after seeing Zoe do it, after seeing Vagabond Youth do it, tweet me the link, leave the link in the comments down below. I just want to be involved. It's really nice being able to see other people discuss this kind of thing. Here's to 2018. I'm gonna go now, bye.